Hi, I'm Melissa Gorzelonchek, editor of Homestyle. I'm here today with Jackie Baxter of Lasting Impressions in Green Bay, and she's going to show us how to turn a drab wall into something fabulous.
We base coated the wall on this and let it completely dry before we want to start. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take a stencil, which is an all-over type pattern. There are little registration marks, little tiny holes in the corner. Those registration marks are going to help us line it up when we go to do the next repeat. And I'm taking latex paint, and I'm going to wipe most of it off. And because I'm using a liquid paint here, I'm going to pounce with that paint. It doesn't look like I'm doing much, but when we take that stencil off, we're going to see that real subtle color variation. You have a tendency to think when you have paint on a paintbrush you need quite a bit on it, and that's not the case. And like I said, it's going on very thin, so it dries almost instantly behind us. People like is that they can paint over it when they're tired of it, and they don't have to worry about all the work and all the stripping that goes along with removing the paper when they're tired of it. Okay, this wall is dry because we use such a little bit of paint. So now what we're going to do is a color wash over the top. You just have to make sure you buy a glaze that dries very slow. And this is a color washing brush that I'm using here. And I'm literally going to just make X's. Nice big X's, usually about a 12-inch size is a nice size on a wall. And then I will come behind with a stippling brush. Right, and I'm going to pounce with this brush. And that's going to soften out my brush strokes and allow my glaze to be softened so that my wall color kind of shows through, as well as my stencil pattern. And then we want to let this dry completely before we would hang pictures or anything back up on it. If it's in a kitchen or a bathroom, we would like to put a clear coat over it. Just roll a clear top coat to protect it so that it's protected from water and shampoo and cleaning agents, things like that.
If you're not feeling up to painting, then check out some other projects that you can tackle this winter in this week's issue of Homestyle. It's online and inside your Sunday newspaper. Peace and Projects.
Always do a sample before you do your wall. Don't start painting until you know you like the color, you like the technique, and that it works with the things in your room.